One bright, sunny afternoon, the treehouse at Barney's house was abuzz with excitement. Timmy, Sophie, and Emily were gathered around, sharing the vivid tales spun from their imaginations. The treehouse, nestled among the branches of a grand old oak, seemed like the perfect place for such a meeting. The wooden planks creaked gently under their feet, and the walls were adorned with colorful drawings and maps of imagined lands. Emily, with a twinkle in her eye, began her story. "Remember the time Barney brought out the big parachute?" she said, her voice full of wonder. "Michelle, Timmy, Molly, and I were all there. We held the edges tight, lifting it high above our heads and letting it float down like a giant, colorful jellyfish. We played games, running underneath and trying to swap places without getting caught. Just then, the door to the treehouse creaked open, and in walked Barney, wearing a pair of cool sunglasses. He smiled at his friends, his presence filling the room with warmth and joy. "Hello, everyone," Barney greeted, his voice as cheerful as ever. "What wonderful stories are you telling today?" Sophie, always curious, asked Barney, "Do you have a story for us?" Barney chuckled and nodded. "I sure do. It's a story about my friend Lori. Lori was a little girl who lived on a farm. She loved the open fields, the animals, and the starry nights. But one day, Lori found out that she and her family were moving to the big city. She was very sad and scared about leaving her home." Emily, with wide eyes, asked, "What did you do, Barney?" Barney took off his sunglasses, revealing his kind eyes. "Well, I told Lori that imagination can make anything possible. I helped her imagine what her new home in the city would be like. We pictured her making new friends, exploring new places, and even finding parks where she could still enjoy the outdoors. By the time she moved, Lori was excited about the new adventures that awaited her." As Barney finished his story, the kids felt a sense of comfort and inspiration, realizing that change can bring new opportunities. Meanwhile, in the cozy living room downstairs, Baby Bop, Paul, Sophia, Molly, and Mia were gathered on the plush carpet, sharing their own stories. The room was filled with the soft glow of the afternoon sun, and laughter echoed as each child took turns. Molly, animated and full of energy, was in the middle of her tale. And then the pirate ship sailed right up to the treasure island. We all jumped off and started digging, and guess what we found? A chest full of gold and jewels. Paul, always the logical one, chimed in, "But how did you get the ship past the giant sea monster?" Mia, giggling, replied, "We used our wits, of course. We sang a lullaby, and the monster fell asleep. It was so funny." Sophia, the youngest, clapped her hands in delight. "I love stories. Can we tell another one?" Baby Bop, with her signature giggle, said, "How about a story where we all go on a magical adventure together?" "With Barney, of course." The friends all agreed, and soon, the living room was filled with the sounds of their imaginations running wild, creating a world where anything was possible, just like Barney had taught them. As the day turned to dusk, both the treehouse and the living room were filled with the warmth of friendship and the magic of stories, reminding everyone that with a little imagination, any day could be extraordinary.